All are good. I'm good too. So you can find the lessons on a plus students.com. Then you have to log in there using your email address and password provided by the administration. And then you have to go to grade 3. Then you have to click on view all lessons. So we are on the first chapter, that is number and comparing. So start with the first chapter, that is numbers and comparing. You have to go to aplusstudents.com. There you have to log in using your email address and password. Then you have to select math as a subject. Then you have to go to grade 3, and then you have to start with the first chapter, that is numbers and comparing. So we're going to start with the topic, that is the topic is Roman numerals. The topic is start with the Roman numerals. So basically, the Roman numerals is just another way to represent the numbers. So we're going to start with Roman numerals. Okay, so let's start with the first example. How would you write 25 as a Roman numeral? Okay, so we have a 25. So we have to write 25 in expanded form and then convert each term to Roman numeral. We know that 25 is 20 plus 5. And we know that how to write 10. 10 is x and then 5 is v. So we have to write 20. 20 is 10 plus 10 and plus 5. So for 10, hello. Topic is Roman numerals. Okay, so 10 plus 10 is 20 and 20 plus 5 is 25. Got it? So we can write 10 as x, then a 10 as, and then again you have a 10, so you can write it as x and then v for 5. Got it? Okay, let's start with another example. So the other one is, how would you write 11 as a Roman numeral? So we have to write 11 as a Roman numeral. So we have to expand 11. So we know that 11 is 10 plus 1, and we know that how to write 10. we can write 10 as x and then 1 as I. So xi is for 11. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner, you have a test button. So just click on the test. So let's start with the very first question on the test. Make sure you have your notebook and pencil when you are working with maths so that you can note down the important points. Okay, the first one is, how do you write 16 as a Roman numeral? So we have to see how do we write 16 as Roman numeral. Okay, so expand the 16. We know that 16 is 10 plus 6. So do you know how to write 10 in Roman numerals? Yes, it is x. And for 6, you can write v and I. So it is x, v, and I. It is 16. Okay, so it is x, v, and I. Got it? Okay, let's select the correct option. So the correct option is the second one and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, how would you write 34 as a Roman numeral? So the next one is, you need to write 34 as a Roman numeral. So what you have to do, you have to expand the number. Like for 34, we know that it's 30 plus 4. And for 30, we can write it as in the form of 10. 10 plus 10 plus 10 makes 30, and plus 4. We know that how to write 10. We can write 10 as x, then again 10 as x, then for 10 you have x, and for 4 you have iv. So select the correct option. The first one is the correct option, and then click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, just move on to the next question. Okay, the next one is, what number does the Roman numeral represent? Okay, now you're given a number, Roman numeral. You need to see what number you are this Roman numeral representing. Okay, so how do we write xxvi as a number? So you know that we know that x is for 10, again x is for 10, v is for 5, and 5, and I is for 1. We have to just add them. So 10 plus 10 is 20, and 5 25, and 1 is 26. Got it? Okay, just move on to the next question. The next one is, what number does the Roman numeral represent? You are given again a Roman numeral. You need to see what number is it. So we know that x is for 10 and ix is for 9. Got it? Okay. Okay, the next question is, how would you write how would you write 17 as a Roman numeral? You have to write 17 as Roman numeral. So expand the 17 as 10 plus 7. So we can write 10 as x, and for 7 you can see VII. So it is then 17. Got it? Okay, just click on the back button so that we can start with the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is even or odd. So let's start with the next lesson, that is even or odd. So you already did these topics in earlier grades. So what do you know about even or odd numbers? So let's start with an example. Okay, which odd numbers comes right after 28? So the first example is which odd number comes right after 28? Okay, so when counting, what number is right after 28? When you are counting right after 28, you have 28, 29, 30. Okay, what about 29? Is 29 an odd number? Yes, 29 is an odd number. Got it. So the next number after the 28 is 29, and on 29 is also an odd number. Got it. Okay, good. The next one is which even number comes right after 34? So which even number comes right after 34? Okay, so when counting, you have 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay, the very next number is 35. Is 35 an even number? No, 35 is not an even number. How do I know? I'm just checking the digit that is at the ones position. I know that 5 is not even. The even numbers are either 0, 1, sorry, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. If the digits that are at the ones position are 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, that means they are even number. If they are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, that means they are odd number. Got it? So 35 is not an even number. Now let's check for the next one. 36 is an even number. So the very next number after the 34 that is even is 36. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner you have a test button. Let's start with test. Okay, the next one is 92 even or odd? So I just explained how do you check if a number is even or odd. You can note down these very important things on your notebook. Make sure you have a notebook and pencil when you're doing maths. Okay, so you can check the ones digit. If the ones digit is even, let me write down the definition of the even numbers. You can note it down. If the ones digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, the number is even. Got it? And for the odd, if the digit, if the ones digit is either 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, the number is odd. Got it? Just check the ones digit. So the ones digit of 92 is even. See here you have to. That means 92 is an even number. Got it? 92 is an even number. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is which odd number comes next. Okay, you are given 23, 25, 27. You need to see which is the next odd number. The options are 30, 33, and 29. Okay, right after 27 you have the next odd number. The odd is 29. Got it? Because 9 is 50, you need to see which number are odd. Okay, so the odd numbers always ends with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Just check. 75, the ones digit is 5. Is it even or odd? It is odd. Got it? Okay, for the next one, 83, just check. Here you have 3, 33, 3 as a ones digit. 3 is an odd number, so 83 is an odd number. Got it? Okay, what about 86? 6 is an even number, so 86 is an even number. Got it? What about 50? 50, 0 is an even number, so 50 is even. Got it? So we just have two numbers, 75 and 83. They are odd. Got it? Okay. So select the correct option. The first option is the correct one, 75 and 83, and click on the OK button. Okay, the next question is which of the following numbers are even? Now you need to see which numbers are even. Okay, the numbers are 37, 17, 46, and 68. Okay, so we know that the even numbers must have the ones digit as 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So just check 37. What about 37? Is 37 an even or odd? 7 is an odd number, so 37 is odd. Got it? Very good. What about 17? Is 17 even or odd? 17 is an odd number. Got it? Okay, 46 is 6 is an even number, so 46 is even, and 68 is also an even number. Got it? So two of the numbers are even, they are 46 and 68. So the correct option is the first one. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is which even number comes before? You have a missing number 30, 32, and 34. The options are 31, 28, and 27. Okay, that means they are all the even numbers. So the number that is before 30 is also an even, because in the question which even number comes before. So you must look for the even number. Got it? Okay, now let's check for the given options. So the first option is 31. Is 31 an even number? No, 31 is not an even number. Now let's check for 27, 28. 28 is an even number? Yes, it is. So 28 is an even number. 27 is also not an even. Got it? Just click on the back button. You can complete the test right after the session. Just click on the back button so that we begin the next lesson. If you have any problem with this topic while doing the test, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, the next one is even or odd arithmetic rules. Okay, even or odd arithmetic rules. Okay, so we have some rules. Without adding two numbers or without subtracting, we know if the answer is even or odd. So let me just explain the rules. You have to keep these rules in your, can note down these rules on your notebook. They are very helpful while you are doing test questions. Okay, so the first, when subtracting when you are subtracting two even numbers, when both the numbers are even, their difference must be even. Got it? Okay, when you're subtracting two odd numbers, their difference must be even. When you are subtracting odd number out of the even one, their difference must be odd. Got it? When you are subtracting even number out of the odd, their answer must be, their difference must be odd. Got it? You can note down these important points. They are very helpful when you're doing test questions. So keep these important points in your mind. When you are subtracting two even numbers, their answer must be even. When you are subtracting two odd numbers, their answer must be even. And when you are subtracting an odd number out of the even one, the answer is odd. When you are subtracting an even number out of the odd, the answer is odd. Got it? You can keep these point like this. You're subtracting two same numbers. Same mean if they are even, the answer must be even. And again, the odds are same, their answer is odd. So when you're subtracting two different numbers, their answer must be odd. Got it? So for the addition, when you are adding two even numbers, their answer is even. When you are adding two odd numbers, their answer is again even. When you are adding two different numbers, like they are even and odd, in this case, their answer is odd. Got it? So in both the cases, when the both both numbers are same, their answer is even. When the both numbers are different, their answer is odd. Got it? Let's do example. Let's do the first one. 83 minus 48. We need to see if we subtract them, the answer is even or odd. Without subtracting, you don't need to subtract. You just need to understand these arithmetic rules. Okay, what about 83? 83 is even or odd? 83 is odd and 48 is even. You are subtracting two different numbers. Look, you are subtracting even number out of the odd. The answer must be odd. You can check by subtracting. Just subtract 48 out of 83. So 83 subtract 48 is, you cannot subtract 3 out of 5, 8. You have to borrow 1, it makes 13. 13 subtract 8 is 5. And 7 subtract 4 is 35. So 35 is an odd number. Got it? You don't need to subtract them. You can check by using these rules if the answer is even or odd. Got it? Okay, the next one is, the other example is, okay, the next example is 15 plus 50 even or odd? Okay, the example is 15 plus 50 even or odd? Okay, 15 is an odd number and 50 is an even one. So you are adding two different numbers. Their answer must be odd. You can check by adding 50 plus 15 is 65. So 65 is an odd number. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner, you have a test button. So just click on the test button so that we can do some practice questions. Okay, the first one is 98 minus 90 even or odd? So do you know the answer, even or odd? Let me write down the question on the board. Just 1 minute, please. I don't want to remove that rules. So that's why. Okay, the one 98 minus 90. So 98 is even or odd? Yes, it is even. Good. What about 90? 90 is even or odd? It is 90. So when subtracting two same numbers, the answer must be even. You can check by adding. It is, sorry, by subtracting. 98 minus 90 is 8. 8 is an even number. Got it? So the correct option is even. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 15 plus 5 even or odd? That's the one we just did on board. So is 15 plus 50 even or odd? So 15 is an odd number and 50 is an even one. So you are adding two different numbers, their answer must be odd. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 66 minus 15 even or odd? So 16 is an even number and 15 is an odd. So you are subtracting two different numbers. Their answer must be odd. You can check by subtracting. It's 6 5 minus 6 minus 5 1 and 6 minus 1 5. It is 51. 51 is an odd number. Got it? So select the correct option. Odd is the correct option and move on to the next question. Okay, the next one is 83 minus 48 even or odd? Okay, 83 minus 48. So 83 is an odd number. And what about 48? 48 is even. So both numbers are different. The answer must be odd. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 48 plus 46 even or odd? So both of them are same. Both of them are even. So their answer must be even. Got it? So they are very helpful rules. They are very when you don't need to add them, you don't need to subtract them. You can just check the both the numbers, and if you know the rules, you can know the answer. Got it? Okay, I'm just click on the back button so that we can on the next lesson. You can complete the test right after this session. If you have any problem with the test, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from 5 to 9 Monday to Friday. Got it? Okay, start with the next lesson, that is skip counting. Okay, so let me share my we are on the grade 3 and numbers and comparing, and the lesson we are going to start is skip counting. So, okay, how many rings are there? Count by twos. Count by twos means in each set you have two of them. Got it? You don't need to count like them like 1 2 3 4 5 6. Skip counting means you have to skip some of the numbers. Got it? So each of them are by 2. So the first one is 2, 2 plus 2 4, the next one 4 2 6, and they are 8. This way you skip the counting, you don't count every number. So they are 8 in total rings. Got it? Okay, the next one is how many ice cream cones are there? Count by fives. So in each set, count by 5 means in each set you have 5 of them. So 5, then these 5 plus 5 makes 10. That means these two sets make 10 ice cream. 10 and 5, the next one is 10 plus 5 is 15. So in the next three sets have 15 ice creams, and 15 plus 5 is 20. So the last one is 20. So that means the total ice creams are 20. Got it? So when you have to count by fives or by twos, that means you have to count them sets. Got it? You don't need to count them one by one. You have skipped some of the numbers. Got it? Okay. How many linking cubes are there? Count by tens. So count by 10 means in each set you have 10 cubes. So the first one has 10, the second one is then 20, and then 10 plus 10 makes 30. So the third one has 30. Got it? So that means the first option is the correct one. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay. How many hearts are there? Count by twos. So 2 and 2 makes 4, and then 4 and 2 is 6. So they are 6. Got it? Select the correct option and move on to the next question. Okay, how many elephants are there? Count by twos. So in each set you have two. So the first one is 2 and 2 is 4. So it is 4. Got it? Select the correct option and then click on the OK button. Okay, how many tennis balls are there? Count by fives. So in each bucket you have 5 balls. So 5 and then 5. 5 plus 5 makes 10. So they are 10. Got it? Okay, the next one is how many dice are there? Count by twos. So in each set you have 2 dice. So the first one has 2. Then 2 plus 2 is 4. Then in the next one 4 plus 2 is 6. And for the last one 6 plus 2 is 8. Got it? So 8 is the correct option and then click on the OK button. Just click on the back button so that we can on the next lesson. You can complete the test right after this session. If you have any problem with the topic, with the test question, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available Monday to Friday from 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, let's start with the next lesson, that is numbers counting puzzles. And then click on the continue button. Okay, so let's start with the examples. Let me write it down on the board. So the topic is skip counting puzzles. Let's start with examples. Okay, so the first example is Seth began at 45. He skipped, let me write it down on board. The first one is Seth began at 45. He skipped counted until he skipped counted until he reached 77. Could he have been counting by fives? Okay, the question is he started from 45 and counted until he got to 77. Now we need to see if he is counting by fives. Let's start from 45 and start counting by fives. So start counting by fives means for each next number you have to add 5. Got it? So 45 plus 5 is 50. Then again for 50 plus 5 is 55. Then 50 plus 5 is 60. Then 60 plus 5 is 65. Then 65 plus 5 is 70. That means for each next number you have to add 5. Got it? Okay, then 70 plus 5 is 75, and 75 plus 5 is 80. Okay, look, we are counting by 5. We don't have 77 here. After 70 you have 75, and after 75 you have 80. That means Seth could not have been counting by fives, because when he is counting by fives, he don't have 77. Got it? That means no, he is not counting by fives. Got it? You can note down these examples, they are very important. Okay, let's start with the other one. The next one is Jackie began at 27. Okay, Jackie began at 27. She skipped counting, counted by 3. She skipped counted by 3. Could she have said the number 47? Could she have said number 47? Okay, so that means she started counting from 27, and for each next number she's adding 7. That means she skipped by 3. So let's see if she has 47 in the counting. So start 27, keep adding 3 for each next number. So 27 plus 3 is 30. 30 plus 3 is 36. Sorry, 33. 33 plus 3 is 36. 36 plus 3 is 39. 39 plus 3 is 42. 42 plus 3 is 45. 45 plus 3 is 48. Look, we don't have 47 in between 45 and 48. That means no, she could not set 47. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner, you have a test button. Let's start with test. Okay, so the first question on the test is Susie skipped counting by fours, starting at 64. Could she set the number 85? Okay, so she started from 64 and then she skipped 4 each time. We need to see if she counted 85. Okay, let's start with 64 and skip 4 each time until we reach 85. So 64 plus 4 is 68. 68 plus 4 is 72. 72 plus 4 is 76. 76 plus 4 is 80. 85. Okay. 80 plus 4 is 84. And 84 plus 4 is 88. So we need to check if she counted 85. Do we have 85 here in this sequence? No, she don't count 85 when she is counting by fours. Got it? So the correct option is no. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is Ron started at 25. She skip counted until he got 75. Could he have been counting by 5? Okay, start from 25 and see, do we have 75 if we count by 5? Okay, 25 plus 5 is 30. 30 plus 5 is 35. 35 plus 5 is 40. 40 plus 5 is 45. 45 plus 5 is 50. 50 plus 5 is 55. 50 plus 5 plus 5 is 60. 60 plus 5 is 65. 65 plus 5 is 70. And 70 plus 5 is 75. Yes, if she is counting by 5, she has 75. Got it? So the answer is yes. Okay, move on to next one. The next one is Anita began at 20. She skipped counting by tens. Could she have set the number 70? Okay, she started by 10 and skipped counting by 10. We need to see if she has started counting by 20. Okay, and skipped 10. So 20 plus 10 is 30. 30 plus 10 is 40, 40 plus 10 is 50, 50 plus 10 is 60, and 60 plus 10 is 70. Yes, if she is counting by tens, she has 70. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. So you can complete the test right after the session. I am moving on to the next lesson. Just click on the back button so that we can on the next lesson. The next one is number sequences. So let's start with the next topic, that is number sequences. Okay, the number sequences. Which number is missing from the sequence? Which number sequences? Okay, which number is missing from this sequence? Okay, the sequence is 92, 87, the missing number 77, 72, 67, and 62. Okay, first look at the pattern. See, the pattern is decreasing. Got it? In 97, 87, 77, they are decreasing. We need to see which number they are decreasing. Got it? So subtract the second one out of the first one. 92 minus 87 is 5. That means each number is decreasing by 5. Got it? So for the missing one, subtract the 5 from 87. So 87 subtract 5 is 7, subtract 5 is 2. So that means the missing number is 82. Got it? The missing number is 82. Okay, let's do another example. Okay, let me write down the sequence. Okay, the sequence is 40, 42, the missing number 46, 48, and 50. Okay, first look for a pattern. The pattern is increasing. How? They're increasing by 2. 40 plus 2 is 42, isn't it? Yes, it is. So for the next number, you have to add 2 to 42. So 42 plus 2 is 44. Got it? So on the top right corner, you have a test button. Let's start with test. Okay, which number is missing in the sequence? And the sequence is 79, 74, 69, 64, the missing number, and 54. Okay, look at the pattern. The pattern is decreasing. So subtract the first two numbers and see for what number they are decreasing. So 79 minus 74 is 5. They are decreasing by 5. Got it? So just subtract 5 out of 64. So 64 minus 5 is, you cannot subtract 4 out of 5. You have to borrow 1. So 14 minus 5 is 9. And when you borrowed 1, here you are left with 5. So that means the missing number is 59. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next example is, the next question is, okay, the next one is 2, 7, 12, the missing number, and 25, 22. Okay, the pattern is increasing. For what number it is increasing? 2 plus what number makes 7? You can subtract the second number out of the first one. 7 subtract 2 is 5. That means the pattern is increasing by 5. Just add 5 to 12 to find the next number. So 12 plus 5 is 17. So the missing number is 17. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and then a missing number. So the pattern is increasing, and for each next number is 1, you have to add 1 for the each next number. So 51 plus 1 is 52. Got it? So the missing number is 52. So that's all for today. You can complete the test right after the session. If you have any problem, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So you can complete the test after the session. That's all for today. See you in the next class. Bye.